pushing up anybody I want to. That's on blood.
Rue is a big guy. Like, his arms fill up the uniform top. Like, he is a huge guy. I mean, I'm worried about him, you know, trying me.
Put that move on there. What you gonna give me there? Think about pushing up on my back. Y'all mind think about pushing up on my back.
The next thing I know is Rue walked into a cell, took the student's commissary, and I was like, I feel like, you know, he's about to jump me for my commissary items. Rue can have it. I mean, my life ain't worth $1 or $2, whatever it is. I mean, I'm not about to get stabbed over some foolishness.
That door is open, can't you see? Who on this?
Being in jail in the midst of this violent gang culture, it is disorienting. A big, you know, scary guy. I don't know his name, but he is taking people's stuff. I feel like this could become dangerous or problematic.
Like 2 to 3 weeks, yeah, you want me?
I'm pushing up anybody I want to.
Not Monte, though.
Oh, Monte, where they go, Pop?
What's going on? Why you walking up on me, bro?
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. If I want to swing, I'm gonna swing on you next time. I'm gonna swing. It don't matter. It don't
Bro, you not taking nothing from me.
Right in there. What do? I ain't no drunk. I'm real right. Say something.
You could hear them fighting it out, and it literally heard like somebody was hitting their hand on a wall.
If someone takes you into a room, they can beat you up, and the officers aren't going to see it. And that's extremely distressing.
Immediately, you can see Trey's nose was so swollen. Rue is a big guy. Trey, on the other hand, is bones and skin, and you gotta give props to Trey for taking that beating like that and not even snitching, not saying a word.
I said both of y'all.
Monte decided he needed to protect Trey. So Rue went into Monte's cell and took the student's commissary.
Y'all need to have some peace. What the wrong with you up there? I ain't finna touch him. I ain't
The guards asked what was going on, and Monte said that, you know, they're about to jump me. Even I knew that wasn't good, that you're about to snitch on somebody. You could get murdered in here for something like that.
He's got to be killed, baby murder. You talking about breaking, that's nasty, that's your man. Really? Yeah, I promise. I swear to God, I heard the TV tell me that.
Ricky walked into one of the cells and starts talking about how he's hearing voices from the TV that are telling him that this guy Jeff is a child molester and all sorts of craziness.
That dude, I said, I don't know how you Ricky, man. You tripping, bro.
Y'all ain't gonna do nothing about it. So I just wanna smack you.
Jeff has gotten himself involved in an ugly situation.
But you get used to when you fight, when you just stay on your feet like this. Playing. I know you're playing. See what I'm saying?
Ricky, he just stares at people and he'll kind of look at you out of the corner of his eye. He's done that to me a few times. He scares me a little bit, to be honest with you.
Roby, the pod boss, is worried that Ricky might do something to Jeff and has tried to step in and take control of the situation.
Man's green. He never been locked up a day in his life. He's in here for investment. You need to set your hot ass down up on that bed, put that radio on, take your medication, and just get the hell out of here. That's what you need to do. You want out of here?
I didn't do nothing. All I was doing was talking to him, dude. What the I didn't do nothing. What the
It was just Sunday. I was talking to my new bunkmate, and out of nowhere, this guy just punches me in the face twice, knocks off my glasses. I can't see anything without my glasses.
Be quiet.
What the
He said the TV told me he was a child molester the other day.
That I was?
That's what he
Okay.
said. I swear to God, that's what he said when he was in here. He said the TV told me he was a child molester the other day.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Hello?
I just got physically attacked, and now people are trying to ask for money from me for their protection. I don't feel safe. I feel like I'm going to get killed here right now.
Trinity Brown.
Don't always stick my tongue out when I laugh.
I need to go.
Always
Can you
stick-
back up and stop shouting? Thank
I
you.
always stick my tongue out when I laugh.
Yeah, you are shouting and step away from me, okay? My face all in my ear yelling. Wake up, start over. That's what you need to do. No, I don't need to. You need to step the away from me.
It's kind of calm for the first time in the pod, and then all of a sudden they get mad at each other over the smallest things.
Since she's fucked up, I wouldn't even talk to you for one. Yeah, but you were all up in my face, Bree.
Yasmin is just getting agitated with Brianna because she's constantly talking. I mean, she's more boisterous, so she's an easy target.
You got problems. You got problems. Everybody in the pod does not like you and has a problem with you, Bree. That's good. You don't care, so keep acting the way you act. That's why you can barely get money on your books, broke ass hoe. At least I got a family that actually cares. At least I got that. Family that actually cares. Yeah, my family actually does care. One thing, Mom, I showed the ass on your head. Shut up. God, you shut up. You always running your mouth. Either fight or shut the up, bitch. I'm not talking to you. I'm able to talk about one thing. Either fight or shut the up. I ain't saying that. Dead ass. You keep talking though. Why do you keep talking? 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 Y'all chill, bro. Chill. Damn.
It started between Yasmin and Bree, and we ended up separating Selena and Bree. It just didn't make any sense to me. I can't believe that situation escalated that bad. It saddens me. That ain't necessary, bro. I just don't like to see that. People can really get hurt. I can't even say them wanting to physically hurt each other is real, because it went from a push to almost just grappling and wrestling. There was no real strong physicality to hurt someone. You know, again, trying to make a statement for what? To who? You know, what does it mean? What does it prove when you can risk spending more time in jail where nobody wants to be?
My coffee, I know there was coffee here. Whoever took the coffee brings it back, otherwise it's gonna get real ugly. I don't think anybody touched your stuff, Sarah.
Leave me alone. Dirty asses. And after I'm getting drugged in the jail.
That's messed up, Sarah. You don't like me too bad. I don't want you to like me. Just cut your hands and don't near me or my stuff. Loud asses, low lights, just get the out of my life. Just mind running this low life. No, I don't. They get moved. They get moved because ain't nobody in this room with low life. So watch your mouth. We all got life, so we're not low lives.
In I-21, we're like a family. I'm protective over these women. You know what I'm saying? I already had that protective instinct.
I didn't even do. I didn't do none of it. What you did her in the butt. Don't let her take your energy. Don't let her take your energy. You wanted to have her take your energy. Sarah, you're an ugly person, Sarah. You're an ugly person. Yeah, sure. God bless you. God bless you. If you need to leave, just leave. God bless you. God bless you. Lord have mercy. God bless you.
I told everybody in the room already that I do not want to talk to anybody because they're hypocrites and they steal. Angel, her and her girlfriend are having sex. I hear them like, you know, sex sounds and sex everything, and I turn the other way to give them privacy. She doesn't even appreciate anybody who respects her because she doesn't have respect for herself.
Shut your ass up, man.
Right, thank you. I'm sick of people having sex and looking into each other's underwears and all these things. And
I don't like being disrespected, and I don't like when people have to talk about people in a nasty way. So I had to say something.
You always talking some. This girl, she always talking about how people be stealing from her. Shut the up, bro. Really? Shut up. Shut up.
You can't know what you're saying.
Bro, shut up. And what? We are the low lives, right? We the right? Did you say the low lives? What? Why you get out of here and I'm staying here? They stole my coffee and they did this, okay? She said my best friend tells me that I can say whatever. Am I making you mad?
Angel is not really thinking about the consequences that can happen from what she's doing.
Yeah. When you decide a man to be a man or a woman, then I can talk to you. I don't talk to you for any reason, okay?
Sahar, she was extremely disrespectful. What am I gonna do? Just sit there and let that person disrespect me and disrespect my people? I'm not gonna do it.
This bitch right here played this.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Call me a bitch again, bro. Call me a bitch again. I'll you up. I'll you up. I'll show you how real West Coast fight. What? What's up? Call me a bitch again. Call me a bitch again. Call me a bitch again. I'll fight you like a real. Y'all ain't seen. Yeah, y'all think y'all seen a fight? Yeah, y'all ain't seen. Did y'all catch us in?
For her to forget who she was in the midst of everything that we're doing was very shocking. It's preposterous. It's ridiculous. I've never, ever been in a situation like this in my life.
I know that bitch. Hey, you got it. Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? You're here to do a job, and you are fighting people.
Who is it, Garza and Trayshawn?
Garza goes to check out a pair of shoes. Trayshawn is trying to sell these shoes, and Garza's like, you know, these ain't worth what you're asking for. And Trayshawn was like, just get the out of my face, bitch.
I'm gonna fight.
Beat every day.
You ain't beat me up.
I'm sad.
So you gonna stick your finger in my eye?
I'm sad, boy.
All right.
Wants to try to grab me, pull him off, and then let him swing on me. Yeah.
Garza walks in to our cell, and I'm like, oh, it's over. And then it just wasn't.
Come on back down here, my.
Oh, what's up? No, come on.
Trayshawn comes in, shirt off, pumping like, let's go right now. He's just ready. I'm preparing myself for extreme violence at this point.
Bro, at least you ain't gonna sit there and run call me a bitch.
I'm not going to step in on anybody's business unless it becomes mine. But if it spills over into me, I'm going to handle it.
Come on, man.
The right thing would be to stop someone from coming up to sneak up on Garza.
Come on, man. Let him go. Don't have him swing on me, G. Let him go. Let him go. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Let me check you out, man. It's down.
You just broke your lip. Big first fight, Garza.
Yeah, it's broke, man.